Is heading into Bermzilla. Oh, it's Hunter time. Tarn James out front right now. He's got company coming in the inside. Oh, the Cookie Man getting him back. Starting it out right here, Moto 1, Buccaneer. James got a battle going on out front. Don't count out Bad Barbie right there in the mix on that 3 spot. Looking for top 2 riders moving on. The Hunter strikes again. Gets him in turn 3, coming on that back straightaway. Keep an eye on Moto number 1 come main event time. These guys battle it out every single lap out there. Tarn James and the Cookie Man. Mackay Buccaneer. Nice race out there, boys. 9-10 local open, Moto 2 in the track right now. Pearson, Riley, Hood, Chow, and T. We got a pink mohawk out there in this one. All right. Coming down that back straightaway, I think that's Castile Pearson 2 bike. Out front right now. Across the line and to the stripe we go. Pearson is going to cruise in there with a 1, a 2. That 25 bike taking the 2. That's Levi Teague out of Moto 2. Moto 3 out there, 11-12 local open. Looking at Nayland, Buccaneer, Michelson, Hernandez, and Stewart. Well, yeah, it's got to be more Black Widow colors out there. Your World 4, the Z-Man, Zayden Buccaneer coming back this way. Oh, Rocket Ray on the move. Here we go. Coming back to the stripe. Rocket Ray getting it done out there. Stewart, Buccaneer moving on. Got 4 coming back this way in a hurry. Top 3 moving on. 1 bike, 5, and a 6 all moving through. That's Massa, Dahl, and Beard all moving on out of Moto 4. 5 out there right now. 21-25 local open. Monahano, Imormino, Dahl, and Wright. 2 for 2 with Christopher Wright back out at the Rock. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Right out there in that 2 spot. It's Monahano up front right now. We're taking one spot moving on, and that's going to be Papahano. Coming back this way on that 108 bike out of Moto 5. 6 out there, 3640 Women's Cruiser, Melton, Barnes, Gifford, and Whidbey. It's got to be Gifford out to a big lead, nice and early, coming on that 2 straightaway, looking for 1. Sean, she been eating her Wheaties, or looks like it. Gifford checking out right now, coming on that 3 straightaway. Sean, I got something in the works. I finally found some inspiration. I got something in the works. Coming on that back straightaway, Gifford looking for that 1 and 1 only qualifying spot on a Moto 6. 10 Cruiser, Moto 7 out there. Wallace, Pearson, Wallace, Williams, and Wojciech. They got both the Wallace boys in the same moto? That never happens.
Chase isn't here right now.
Oh, he's not? Okay. Still on his way?
Practicing that trumpet.
Yeah, he's got to be doing the national anthem here pretty soon. Across the line we go into the stripe. That's going to be the 005 and the 2 bike moving in there. Pearson and the Viper, Parker Williams. Moto 8, 13 Cruiser on the track right now. Total points action here. Bungie and the Hendersons. Bungie, oh, nice guy. Nice guy, Happy Feet. He thought about it for a second. Man, coming down that 3 straightaway. Total points action, and all 3 of these guys right there in the mix. Always good racing. With Happy Feet and the Hendersons, that sounds like a band. Bungie getting that 2. Frostbite's going to take a 3 out there in Moto number 8.
That's a TV show.
Happy Feet and the Hendersons?
Instead of Perry and the Hendersons?
Plays on TNT every Tuesday night. 16 Cruiser, Moto 9, Henderson Tyndall. And Kavi Henderson coming back this way to the stripe. 14 bike's going to get the low point out there. That 1 bike with a 2. And C-Man saying those guys are fast out there. 17-20 Cruiser, Moto 10, Bertram Jr., Andrews, and Wright. It's got to be Andrews out front right now, the mini mangler. Battle's going to be for 2 and 3. Bertram Jr. and Wright got a good run going here down the back straightaway. I think that's Bertram Jr. on the 2 spot. Wright's going to try to take it away. And that's the way it's going to go. Bertram Jr. taking that 2 out there. Wright's going to get a 3 out of Moto 10. 11 out there at 56-60 Cruiser, Melton, Pulaski, and Hansen. Mark did that entire parade lap one-handed. That was impressive in this wind. Nice work, Mark. Melton on the top spot. Coming out of that final turn, that's got to be Pulaski and the 2 out there. Hansen sitting 3. I think that's how it's going to go. Mark, you did the whole parade lap one-handed. That was impressive. Something I'd expect Mark Melton to do. 5 and under novice out there, moto 12. Oh, yeah, 8 wide and 5 and under novice. Here we go. Swinbank, Scaduto, Whitlow, Weagle, St. Clair, St. Vincent, Kempton, and Peaches Mac out there. Let's see who's got the whole shot. Heading out of that first turn. I see boosted colors out there. That's got to be the Princess, Iris Whitlow, jumping out front in a hurry. Oh, yeah, 313 bike, taking care of business. Got that 270 out there, 55. It's Landon St. Clair, Sunshine, St. Vincent. Oh, we're bar to bar on that 3 straightaway. Guys, I'm telling you right now, 5 and under novice main event. You're going to want to see it. Make sure to keep an eye on that main event. Wow. Look at this battle going on up front right now. Still boosted colors. Princess taking that lead back. Whitlow coming on that back straightaway. St. Vincent, St. Clair. Oh, look at this, bar to bar. We're going to get a drag race nice and early here, first go-round. 270 bike coming on through. Landon St. Clair. St. Clair's in there with a 313. Whitlow in the 55. Man, keep an eye out. That main event, 5 and under novice, is going to be a heater. Calling it right now. 6 novice out there, 7 wide in this one. Tingham, Nayland, Bross, Whitlow, Foster, Wynn, and Clark. Oh, yeah, good to see Arlo Wild back in the house after his crash here a couple weeks ago. Got to be Wynn up front right now. Saucy, Brossy in that 2 spot. So bring it on down that back straightaway. We're looking for 3. Look at Saucy, Brossy taking that wide move. Here we go. To the stripe, little drag race. Wynn, Bross, and the 192, Tyrion Whitlow all moving in. That's going to be another one to keep an eye on. 6 novice, 7 novice, 8 wide. Oh, yeah. Novice classes not playing around tonight. This is 14 up there. Shornack, Patrick the 3rd. Wojciech, Newton, Macias, Lachlan, Latson, Hernandez. All right, we need Cyrus Lachlan. We know you're a brand new rider, Cyrus. Cyrus Lachlan, we need you in the gate, buddy. 467 bike, Cyrus Lachlan. Anybody see Cyrus out there? We'll wait here just a second. This is a brand new novice rider. Got him? He's coming, Nelson. You're all good, guys. Nelson, they're coming on the side gate there. We'll help you get in there. We know you guys are brand new. No problemo. Yeah, guys. Beginners League. Well, we got a quick second to talk about it. May 6th. Coming up here pretty quick, guys. Beginners League. Getting started out here May 6th, 5:30. It's a Tuesday night. We're going to be out here Tuesday and Thursday, and your last day ends on a race day Sunday. So, guys, May 6th, grab a friend from school, guys. Grab somebody, grab a flyer. There's some down there in registration. There's some down in Kegel's Bike Shop. Take some of those to school. Hand them out to some friends, guys. Let's pack the house out here. May 6th, 5:30. It's a Tuesday night. All right, 7 novice locked and loaded. Here we go. Oh, yeah, gate comes crashing down, and we're rolling here. 3 wide, headed down the Rockford drop. I see the 275 bike jumping out front in a hurry. 215, that's Conrad Newton out there in that 2 spot. Let's see what's going on with the whole shot. Headed into Bermzilla. Coming down that 2 straightaway. That's got to be the 306 bike on the move. Kane Macias, 306 bike. Hey, who do we got down here at the finish line that can help? Hey, Mark, you want to let that front rider out here know to take the reflectors off his wheels? He probably doesn't know. Oh, that helps too. Yeah, let him know that rider out in the front, we got to get those reflectors off the wheels. 306 bike coming on through. He's going to bring the 239 and the 215 with him. So that's Conrad Newton and Grayson Lance all moving on. And yeah, just a heads up, Kane Macias, that 306 bike, those reflectors in your wheels, buddy, we got to pop those out of there. Not a big deal, but we'll just take care of that for next go around. If somebody sees them in the pits, head them on down there to Kegel's Bike Shop. They'll pop them off real quick for you. Kane Macias. 8 novice out there, Moto 15, Simmons, Tubbs, and Campton. Look at Meow Meow out here, checking out. Man, she might have a little winning streak going on. You get a good night's sleep last night, Mavis? 262. Renly Tubbs going to take the 2 out there, and Duncan Campton on your 225 going to take that 3 out of Moto 15. 16 out there, 9 novice, Gustafson, Riley, Roby, O'Leary, Cadilla, Hall, and Hood. Oh, yeah, it's got to be the 197 bike out front right now. It's Peyton Cadilla, 195, Joseph Gustafson. Man, those Cadilla kids sure are getting fast out here, Chris. I don't know what's been going on, but I'm noticing lead laps going on in the Cadilla crew every lap out here. It's got to be 197 bike, Peyton Cadilla out front right now. He's taking 2 more with him. We got Joseph Gustafson out there in the 2 spot, and I believe that's a 249. Caden Hood. Nice job, Caden. I know you had a crash in practice there. Nice job. 11 novice out there, Moto 17. Looking at Kruger, Mack, Chow, Rader. And Sassy Pants Swain on the streak out here, guys. She's got how many wins in a row? 3 or 4. I think it's 4. Sassy Pants checking out right now. Look at that. She's got a whole straightaway lead going on here. Man. Sassy Pants coming on back through. She's going to take that 1 of 2, and we got a Broke Folk Racing jersey out there. The Pickle. Mac coming back this way to the stripe. The Pickle getting it done out there. Mac's going to take that 2nd qualifying spot. Looking sharp in those new jerseys, might I add. 13 novice out there, total points race here. Moto 18, Nelson Hayward and Trenton Cadilla. Oh, yeah, it's got to be Nelson out front right now. Avery Nelson, another Rockford BMX Beginners League rider. Leading the charge on that back straightaway. She's got company coming in that 2 spot. Cross the line we go. We're going to drag race it out. Oh, the 199 by Trenton Cadilla. I told you. Those Cadilla kids are getting fast out there. That's another Beginners League rider, too. Nice job out there. 15 novice, Moto 19, Bungie, Greathouse, Bruner, and Phelps. Looking at 1 spot up for grabs. I think that's Bruner coming back this way, your 157 bike. Sure is Bruner taking that 1 and only out of Moto 19. 20 out there right now, 26-35 novice. Loaded up 8 wide out here in this one. Oh, brother. Perkins, Thomas, O'Leary, Russell, Whitby, Tubbs, Hayward, and Collins taking the top 3. That's got to be Todd Tubbs out there, 45 bike. He's earning it tonight. No problemo for him. Tubbs coming back this way. Todd, they're not giving it to you easy tonight. No way. 45's in there. We got the 326 and the 735 all moving on. That's going to be Hayward and Collins moving on with him. 21 out there, 46-50 novice, Hernandez, Hansen, and Barnes. Around that 2nd turn we go and headed down the 3 straightaway. Got a battle going on up front there with Hansen and Barnes. Oh, Hansen in the inside. Oh, got that low lean going on in turn 3. We're bar to bar, heading down that back straightaway. Total points. Every lap's going to count here across the line. Then to the stripe, Barnes going to get it done out there. Man, he was leaning in over the sandbags down there, I think. Impressive. Total points action here in 6 intermediate. Got Mac Ike and the Miracle Girl. Mira Rogers, she's checking out right now. Rogers out front. We got Broke Folk Racing colors out there. Connor Mack, the Mack attack in that 2 spot. Oh, Connor Mack taking that high line down the back straightaway, going for the lead here across the line to the stripe. Here comes Mack. The Miracle Girl is going to hold on to it. She's going to take the low point out there. Mack going to get a 2, and Camry Ike with the nag 9 will get a 3. 7 in or out there, Moto 23, St. Vincent, Rogers, Dempsey, Ike, and Hassan. Good to see Liam Hassan out here. In and out of that final turn we go. We got room for 2 spots moving on ahead into the show. We'll see what we got here across the line and to the stripe. I think that's going to be the 18 bike and the 13 bike, Layla Rogers, and I should say the Nag 18 bike, no big deal, Dex Ike. Both moving on. Guys, a little chilly out here tonight. We've got Rockford BMX hooded sweatshirts down there in the Red Roof building. Bunch of new designs. Head on down there and pick yourself up a hoodie, guys. As always, 100% of the proceeds go right back to the track. So head down there and pick something up. Wallace coming back this way. He's going to get a low point here with a 116 to Hernandez. Taking a 2. And Moore is going to get a 3 out there. Yeah, I believe there's youth sizes available as well, guys. So head down there, Red Roof Building. Pick yourself up a hoodie. Little chilly out here. 10 inner, 25. Wojciech, Porter, Williams, Henderson, and Wallace. Oh, yeah, boosted colors out front right now. It's got to be Action Jackson. He's got the GoPro on tonight.
Zayden Williams is inner now.
Oh, Zayden turned inner? Oh, nice. That was his last win. I wish I would have known that. Hey, Zayden. Nice job. Welcome to the intermediate class, buddy. Already made the mains. 12 inner, 26. Anderson, Reich, Myers, and Geiger, Tingham. State colors, state 5 coming back this way. It's got to be Easton and Myers cruising on through with that one qualifying spot out of 26. 27 out there, 14 inner, Manley, Scuduto, Suter, and Tebessing. My man Suter, boosted colors coming around that tower turn. He's got the lead going down that 3 straightaway. I love that guy, that Suter guy. Heading into the final turn. Checking out right now, Suter. I don't think they're catching him on the home turf. Looks like he's going to lock down that one and only qualifying spot on 127. 28 out there, 17, 20 inner. Flood, Goldsmith, Arrington, Tebessing, Utzinger, and Speed, Queen Scuduto. It's got to be the 7 bike out front right now. 60 bike in that 2 spot. Oh, yeah. It's got to be Flood out there. Arrington in the lead, coming down that 3 straightaway. That's what we're looking at. Top 2. Oh, look out! New rider taking over that 2 spot. Nice move in turn 3. Made it stick, and let's see if he can grab the second qualifying spot. The 170. Zane Utzinger. Nice move in turn 3. Wow. 29 out there, 26, 35 inner. I noticed Zane was wearing what I believe was a boosted BMX jersey. Those guys are looking quite fast tonight, I've noticed. 26, 35 inner. Swing bank coming on through, taking that one qualifying spot out of 29. 30 out there, 46, 50 intermediate. Oh, yeah, Copeland's got the whole shot on Melton coming around that 2 turn. Melton going to try to get him back down this 3 straightaway. Copeland, Barnes, Pulaski, Mr. and Mrs. Melton out there in this one. Oh, yeah, look at Copeland. He couldn't ride that last turn any lower, knowing that Mark was right behind him. Coming down that back straightaway, Melton, Copeland. That's how it's going to go. See you in the mains. See you in the mains, boys. Copeland and Melton moving on out of 30. 31 out there, looking at Henderson, Dono, and Flora Henderson. Oh, yeah, it's got to be bad. Barbie out there with a horsepower. She's got the whole shot going her way in that K-bike. Around that 2 turn. And headed down the 3 straightaway. Battle's going to be for 2 and 3 out there. I don't think they're catching bad Barbie. What's she got going on in the training regime? Man, I don't know what it is, but it's working. I'm sure that bike is helping. That bike is sweet. Coming down that back straightaway, K-bike. Donald in there with the low point. Battles for 2 and 3. The 3 bike's going to get the 2 spot. Isla Henderson taking the 2. Flora is going to get the 3 out there. Out of Moto 31. 32 on the track. 15, 16 girls expert. Gifford, Parham, and Meekum. It's got to be Meekum coming down that back straightaway. Looking for the low point. Gifford on the 2. And Parham's going to get a 3 out there in Moto 32. 33 on the tracks, 8 expert. James, Hinderleiter, Imormino, and Brookeneer. Well, yeah, the Hunter out here. Got the Cookie Man hot on his heels on that 2 spot. These guys give it 110% every single time around this track. What a pleasure to watch them race every weekend. Man, the Hunter out front right now, looking for that one and only qualifying spot here in Moto 33. So they bring it on back to the stripe. The Hunter is going to get it done out here first go around. Oh, somebody get him a zip tie. Man, his mechanic's slacking down there. Man, Mike Whitby. Caggle's team rider needs a zip tie, lickety split. So fast his number plate almost flew off. 10 expert, 34, coming back this way, the 1 bike, the Pitbull, taking that one and only qualifying spot in 34. 35 out there, 12 expert. Hernandez, Michelson, Henderson, Brookeneer, Stewart, and Nayland. Well, yeah, it's got to be Black Widow colors out there. The Z-Man, Zayden Brookeneer, your World 4, in and out of that final turn. Nayland hot on his heels in the 2 spot, and that's what we're looking for. Top 2 moving on. Third place rider going to give it a good push here. 44 bike. Holding on to it. Nail and Brookeneer both moving on at a 35. 36 out there. 13 Expert, Imormino, Bungie, Gray, and Massa. Oh, yeah, down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. We're looking for 1 spot up for grabs out there. So bring it on back this way to the tower. The 5 bike. Kyle Massa's getting it done out of Moto 36. 37 out there. 14 Expert, Dahl, Beard, Tyndall, Moore, and Little Man Ramirez out there. That's got to be Mangler colors in that top spot. Caleb Dahl, your 1 bike. George, did you leave that helmet in my car? Go ahead and leave that helmet in the Scion. That'd be great. Mangler colors coming back this way. That's Dahl in there with the 6. Oh, Little Man. Almost had it. Beard moving on through with Dahl out of Moto 37. 38 out there. 16 Expert, Dahl, Henderson, and Imormino coming down that 3 straightaway. Total points race here. We got Mangler colors sitting 2 and 3. I think that's Imormino and Dahl 2 and 3. Henderson out front right now. That is how it's going to go. 102 bike. Ooh, the 3 bike got it. Dahl's going to get the 2 out there. Imormino got a 3. 17, 20 Expert, 39 Beard, Manahano, Gerke, and Basage. Somebody get the major a number plate. Usually they want his number plate. Well, today you got to give him a number plate. Coming on that back straightaway. 1 spot going to Manahano. Somebody get Major a number plate. He can give you a number plate, and then he'll sign it and give it back to you after the races. How about that? 40 out there. It's got to be 26-35 Expert. Fortner right, Hathcock coming back this way. Fortner going to get the low point out there. Hathcock's going to get a 2. And Wright will take a 3 out there. And we are moving on into our Strider division. We got the 5-year-olds, the 4-year-olds, the 3-year-olds. We got any 2-year-olds here tonight? Not tonight. Just the 5 and the 4s. 1 3-year-old, Max Hewer. Hey guys, looking for you. Raylan Bowman, Zella Riley, Lincoln Swingbank, Max Hewer, Ezra Weagle, and Randy Wallen. Looking for y'all up there. No, yeah, gates down. We're rolling out there. Again, Raylan Bowman, Zella Riley, Lincoln Swingbank, Max Hewer, Ezra Weagle, and Randy Wallen. And we are rolling out there. I think that's got to be Swingbank out front. Is he doing double duty again tonight? That's right, yeah. Guys, this rider out front right now, Mr. Lincoln Swingbank, doing double duty. He's riding the Strider, and he just moved into the pedal bike category tonight. So we are proud of him. And he's doing a great job out there. 242 bikes, Zella Riley coming on that 2 straightaway. Pretty proud of that Tarn James guy too, man. That guy's been improving pretty dramatically out here already this season. 473 bike, that's got to be 413 Randy Wallen. Around that second turn Randy goes. And Tarn's out there just getting ready for a little scoot. Might need a little pull on that one. Man, I can't say it enough. Great job, all these Strider riders out here. Every single lap, all that paddling, all that work. They work 10 times harder than we do, guys. So if you see a Strider out there, you see him in the parking lot, Maybe just give them a pat on the back and tell them great job out there. Because that is a lot of work, I'm telling you right now.
Used.
242 bike coming on through. Zella Riley, nice job out there. Guys, second go rounds. We'll probably be ready to go here pretty quick, so
We're ready.
take a quick bite. The Motos are live. Motos are live, guys. RockfordBMX.com. Be sure to refresh those browsers as usual. And yeah, second go rounds, guys, coming up here. I'd start heading back to staging ASAP. Marshall Gerke, your dad says, hurry up and get those reflectors out of your wheels. You know better. He wasn't sure who it was that had the reflectors in the wheels, but he thought it might be you. So, Marshall, your dad says, get those reflectors out of the wheels. All right, Nellie B's getting them lined up there, guys. Second go-rounds. About that time. Start heading back to staging, guys. Second go-round's coming up here in just a minute. Heard a little rumor. I don't know if it's true, if anybody can confirm or not. I heard Paul Becker is getting in that Father's Day race out here this year. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, hi, Paul. Can you confirm or deny that? All right, second go-rounds. Looks like we're locked and loaded up there. Moto 1, 7-8 local open. Nellie B, thumbs up, and here we go. You weren't supposed to do that doing gymnastics. That's all right. Just heal up fast. All right, Kate is down, and we are rolling. Look at this, bar to bar on the Rockford drop. Bad Barbie in the inside. Let's see what's going on with that hole shot. Bad Barbie in there. She's got the hole shot coming on that 2 straightaway. We're taking the top 2, moving on to that main event here in Moto 1. Right now, it's all Donald on the top spot. We got Sundance colors out there. Oh, Hill Racing colors, I'm sorry. The NAG 18 Dex Ike on the 2 spot. So Donald, Ike, 1 and 2, headed down that back straightaway. I think that's what we're going to get. Bad Barbie and Ike both moving on out of Moto 1. 2 out there, 9-10 local open. Riley, Hood, and Chow. Yeah, it's got to be the 249 bike. Caden Hood, awesome to see Caden out front right now. Had a crash in practice, but he's back out there. Nice and tough. Hood on the top spot, coming on that 3 straightaway, taking one more with him. Got Coda Bear Riley out there and Kachow. I think that's Kachow on the 2 spot. Hood, Chow, 1 and 2 coming on that back straightaway. That is how it's going to go. Hood and Kachow. 118 bike, both moving on. Moto 3 out there, 11-12 local open. Should have Nayland, Michelson, and Hernandez headed down that 3 straightaway. Oh, yeah, top 2 moving on to the main event. Let's see what we got coming back this way in a hurry. I think that's Michelson. No, that's the 29 and the 44. Hernandez and Nayland both moving on. Four out there, 13-14 local open. Great House, Suter, Parham, Lil Man Ramirez, LC Gray, top 4 moving on. I think we got a boat ride. Look at Lil Man Ramirez out here on the gas. He's in there. Ramirez, State 6 is in there. Suter's in there. And the 1 bike, 7 bike, sorry, that's Parham. So Great House was a no-show. Boat ride, Moto 4. Moto 5 out there, 21-25 local open. Imormino, Dahl, and Wright. Those guys are fast, Chris, right? Jeez. Dahl and Imormino, a couple of fast cats, not even nice out there. Checking out. They're heading to the show out of Moto 5. 6 on the track right now, 3640 Women's Cruiser, Melton, Barnes, and Whidbey. Well, yeah, got Mrs. Melton out front right now. Whidbey in that 2 spot as they head down the 3 straightaway into the final turn. That's how it's going. Kegel's Bike Shop colors. Kegel's Bikes has a new jersey coming out here in the next few weeks. Excited to see that one. That's how it's going to go. Melton and Whidbey both moving on out of Moto 6. 7 out there. 10 Cruiser on the track right now. Looking at Wojciech, Wallace, and Jace Boy Wallace. Wallace colors, 1 and 2 Fly Zone. That's how it's going to go. Oh, 24 bike giving it a run. Wallace colors, Gatman and Jace Boy both moving on out of Moto 7. 8 out there, 13 Cruiser. First go around, looks like the Storm got the low point. Happy Feet got a 2 and Frostbite got a 3. So we bring it on back to the tower. The 3 bike's going to get the low point. Happy Feet right there got the 2 and the 17 of Frostbite with a 3 out of Moto 8. 9 out there coming down that 3 straightaway, 16 Cruiser. First go around, Henderson got the low point. Melanster got a 2 and Tyndall got a 3. And we got a battle going on up front in this one. 14 bike coming on through. One more time with the low point. Henderson with a 2 and Seaman Tyndall with a 3 out of Moto 9. 10 out there, 17-20 Cruiser. First go around, the Mini Mangler got a low point, and Bertram Jr. and Wright are just chirping out there. Bertram Jr. in that 2 spot, Wright sitting 3. That's what we had. First go around, Bertram Jr. got the 2, Wright got the 3. We'll see what happens here in the back straightaway. Wright trying to close the gap, but that's how it's going to go. Bertram Jr. and Wright 2 and 3. 56-60 Cruiser out there, Moto 11. It's got to be Melton out front. Pulaski got a 2 and Hansen got a 3 last go around. And Pulaski trying to get it done one more time with a 2 here as we head down that 3 straightaway. In and out of the final turn. Pulaski trying to give Melton a run down that back straightaway. Here we go. Pulaski on the 2 spot. Looks like Melton's going to get the low point. Pulaski right there on Melton, though. So Melton, Pulaski, Hansen, 1, 2, 3. 5 and under novice, second go around, Moto 12, Swinbank, Scaduto, Weagle, Campton, and Mack out there in this one. Headed down that 2 straightaway, guys. Top 4 going to the main event. 400 bike out there on the top spot. 408 bike. That's got to be Lincoln Swinbank. Guys, check out Lincoln Swinbank. He just got off the track on the Strider. He's out there on the pedal bike getting it done in the front. Nice job, Lincoln. 408 bike out front right now. He's taking 3 more riders along with him. We got Peaches Mack out there, 482 bike. Mack's getting it done, coming down that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, again, top 4. We're going to line that main event up 7 wide in 5 and under novice. Here we go. Battle to the line. 200 bikes in there. 270. That's that's Weagle. Man. So, guys, we got Scaduto in there. We got Swinbank in there. Weagle's in there. And Drew Campton in your 514. Nice job out there. 6 novice on the track right now. Moto 13 should have Tinjum, Nayland, Clark, and Arlo Wild out there in this one. It's got to be Lightning Lily up front coming back this way. Nayland, she's going to take that 1 of 3. 2 more spots up for grabs. Let's see what we got here. Across the line and to the stripe we go, the 189 bike. Oh, yeah, Arlo Wild's in there on the 189. Good to see him back after a crash a couple weeks ago. And across the line and to the stripe we go. 1 more spot up for grabs. That's going to go to the 272. Bryson Clark. Nice job, Bryson. Out of Moto 13. 14 out there, 7 novice. Shornack, Patrick III, Wojciech, Lachlan, and Hernandez. Top 4 moving on to the show. Battle's going to be for that 4th qualifying spot back there. We'll see what's going on here. Guys, 5, 6, and 7 novice are all going to be like 7 wide come main event time. It's going to be very exciting in the novice main events tonight. Across the line we go, and to the stripe we got the 119, Aiden Hernandez. Hernandez is in there, the 264, Shornack's in there. 131, oh, we got that plate on backwards. 131 was Patrick III. And we got Cyrus Lachlan. Guys, is this his first race?
It is. Yeah. And he's got the lead on it.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark, 467 bike. Cyrus Lachlan, first race ever, and he made it to the mains. Nice job, Cyrus. Wow. Yeah?
That was our first day on.
Oh, was it really? Nice job, Cyrus. That's awesome. Now, 8 novice coming back in a hurry. We got the 533. Nope.
Yeah, Cyrus is going to do beginner's league.
2, 3. So 15 came through. Mavis Simmons, you blink and she's gone. Right past the finish line. Simmons, Tubbs, Campton, 1, 2, 3 is how that went. 16 coming back this way. Top 3 moving on to that main event. Across the stripe we go. I think that's going to be the 533. Gunnar Hall. Gunnar Hall's in there with a 1 of 3. We got a pink mohawk coming through. Coda Bear's in there. And that third and final spot going to John Roby, the 526. Nice job, John. Yeah, 11 novice out there, Moto 17. Looking at Kruger, Chow, and Rader. Top 2 moving on. Coming down that 3 straightaway. Again, top 2 headed to the show. Let's see what's going on down that back straightaway. Somebody's checking out there. Well, yeah, coming back this way to the tower. We got Fly Zone colors out there in the 2 spot. That's got to be the 118 bike. Ka-chow! Just like that. Chow's in there with a 1 of 2, and the 59 bike. Sandra Rader's in there. Hey, nice job out there. Nice job, Delilah. That's some tough racing out there. They're fast. 13 novice total points race here in Moto 18. Looking at Kadia, Nelson, Hayward. So we had first go around. Looks like Kadia on the gas one more time on that 199 bike. Kadia's in there with a low point. 41 bike's in there with a 2, and we got the 234 bike. Hayward out there with that 3 spot. Jeff Scholes, what are you doing tonight? Man, are you taking the night off or what? Jeez. 15 novice out there, Moto 19. Not a total points race. All 3 of these riders are battling. Top 2 moving on. Bungie in there with the 1 spot. We got one more for grabs. The 542's moving on. That's got to be Carmelo Phelps. Good try out there, Jackson. That's tough tonight. They're fast. 26-35 novice out there, Moto 20. Looking at Perkins, Thompson, O'Leary, Russell, and Whitby. I think that's Perkins out there in the 2 spot. Again, top 4 moving on. Let's see what we got as we cross the line here and bring it on home. We got the 135 bike in there. Perkins in the 170, 267, and Whitby in the 25 all moving on. 4650 out there, Moto 21. Barnes, Hansen, and Hernandez. Coming on that back straightaway, first go around, JT Barnes. Oh, he won the battle. Here we go. We're going to tie it up to the stripe. The 720, Christopher Hansen got the low point. We are tied up 3 points each. Hansen and Barnes. See a third go around come main event time. We'll settle the score on that one. 6 inner out there, Moto 22, Rogers, Mack, and Ike. All bunched up in this one. That's got to be the Miracle Girl out there in the top spot. Rogers coming down that back straightaway, trying to hold on to another low point out here. She got it done first go around, looking to get it done second go around. Rogers crossed the line and to the stripe. She's gonna get it done. Was she smiling out there? Might have been. I think it looked like a smile, but it was just race face. Just race face. Almost. I thought it was a smile. I was like, I don't know. I don't think so. She's way too serious for that. 7 inner out there, Moto 23, St. Vincent, Dempsey, and Hassan. Oh, yeah, that's got to be St. Vincent out front. He's got company coming in that 2 spot. Cross the line. Oh, Dempsey cruising on through. St. Vincent on your 8. He's going to get it done. So Dempsey, St. Vincent both moving on. We took out a squirrel on the last straightaway in that last moto. And its tail is still on the finish line right now. Oh, my gosh. 8 inner coming back this way. The State 1, the Gap Man will look out for the squirrel tail. 116, Hernandez and Moore getting a 3 out there. That poor squirrel is walking around with no tail. Everybody's making fun of him right now. Man. Somebody get it and make a keychain out of it. We'll sell it in the Red Roof building down there. That's a Rockford BMX first, I think. 10 inner. 25 coming back this way. The State 5. Jace Boy's in there with the 90. Wojciech getting it done. Baraboo, Wisconsin, y'all. Shout out to the Wojciech family. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Thank you guys for coming down. Baraboo, Wisconsin in the house. We appreciate y'all making the travels. 12 inner, 26 out there. Anderson, Reich, and Geiger, Tingham coming on that 3 straightaway. It's got to be Fly Zone colors out front right now. Cam, Jam, Camden, Reich. Down that back straightaway.
Hey, Garrett, on the squirrel incident, who was out? Was it Alan Dempsey that was out in that
Yeah.
one?
Coming back this way. 37 bikes in there. $160 and the 29 out of 27. 28's on the track right now. Coming back this way in a hurry. 1720 inner, 28. Taking the top 3. 160 bike to 29 bike. Oh, wait a minute. Am I off one? So that was 27 on the track right now. Now we're on to 28, coming back this way in a hurry. Top 3 moving on here in 28. It looks like the 60 bike's in there. That's got to be Flood. The 19 and the 122 are moving on. So that's got to be Goldsmith, Tebessing, and Flood all moving on out of Moto 28. 29 out there, 26-35 inner. Harold, Scheider, and Wynn. Coming down that back straight away. Harold trying to hold on to that second qualifying spot. He's got Wynn hot on his heels in the 3 spot. Coming back this way. Here comes Wynn. Oh, who got it? 106. Wynn got it done. Wynn getting it at the line. So Scheider and Wynn both moving on out of Moto 29. Nice job out there. 46-50 inner. Moto 30. Barnes, Pulaski, and Melton. It's got to be Barnes up front right now. Pulaski battling. Coming down that back straightaway. Top 2, and that's what we're going to get. Barnes and Pulaski moving on out of Moto 30. 8 girls expert. 31 out there, first go around. Bad Barbie got the low point, and she earned that low point. Henderson, Flora, and Isla out there battling 2 and 3. Bad Barbie trying to hold on to it. Well, yeah, coming on that back straightaway. Bad Barbie, ripped colors, battling out there in the top spot. See if she can hold on to it. She's got company coming on the inside. Here we go. The K bike's going to hold on to it. But the 1 bike's going to get the 2 out there. The 3 bike will get a 3. So Isla and Flora Henderson will be all tied up. 5 points each come main event time. 32, 15, 16 girls expert. Meekum, Gifford, Parham. Yeah, Meekum. Going for another low point out there. Gifford's going to get a 2. Parham's going to get a 3. 33 on the track. 8 expert, Brookeneer, Imormino, and Hinderleiter. Well, yeah, Black Widow colors on the inside. It's got to be, we got 4 riders on the track right now. Oh, boy. Cookie Man coming back this way in the 11 bike. Battle's going to be for that second qualifying spot out there. Let's see what we got. The 5 and the 25. All right, so Brookeneer and Imormino both moving on out of 33. 34, 10 expert coming on through. The 2 bike and the state 1 are moving on. Pearson and Williams both moving on out of 34. 35 out there, 12 expert. Hernandez, Michelson, Henderson, and Rocket Ray out there in this one.
Cody can do a review.
Cody Paris, if you're in the house, Cody Paris, can you come to the tower? Rocket Ray out front right now, coming back this way. He's going to get it done with the 1 of 3. 6 bike and the 29. Moving on. So Hernandez, Henderson, and Stewart, they're not. 13 expert, 36. Coming down that 3 straightaway. Looking at Imormino, Bungie, and Gray. Bungie in that 2 spot. Looks like Bungie's in there with a state 6 of Gray.
Yeah, that would have been Nelson that made that call.
Oh, yeah, Lil Man Ramirez out there. It's going to be the 295 bike, 14 Expert, 37 out there. Lil Man getting it done out front. Moore and Tyndall out there with him. It's got to be Tyndall in that 2 spot. That's what we're looking for. Top 2 moving on to the show. Lil Man Ramirez getting faster every lap out there. I tell you what. Ramirez in there with Tyndall out of 37. 38, 16 Expert. Henderson, Dahl, and Imormino. It's got to be Henderson out front right now. Melanster. He got it done first go around with a low point. Looking to rack up another ace here as we bring it on down the back straightaway. Mangler Colors 2 and 3. 2 bikes going to get the 2 out there, so they're going to be all tied up with 5 points each. Dahl and Imormino all tied up, 5 points each. 17-20 on the track right now, 39. It's got to be Gerke out front right now, Basage on the 2 spot. Gerke and Basage. $26.35 out there, Moto 40. Looking at Fortner, Hathcock, and Wright. Oh, yeah, Hathcock out front right now. Got a battle going on with Fortner. Fortner in that 2 spot. See if he can get him back. Right now it's Hathcock leading the charge. Kegel's Bike Shop Colors coming on that back straightaway. That's Hathcock. Got the low point. Him and Fortner will be all tied up, 3 points each come main event time.
So what are we doing about Marshall? So we're leaving Marshall in for now? So we're not going to hear anything.
All right, Strider's getting locked and loaded up there. Raylan Bowman, Zella Riley, Lincoln Swinbank. We got Max Hewer, Ezra Weigel, and Randy Wallen. One more time around, and on their way to Trophy Town. All our Strider riders are going to go home with some hardware tonight. They've got some positive messages written down there instead of what place they finished. They'll be going home with some positivity on the trophies down there. So send us a picture with them. We'll put up on the Facebook page. Swinbank going for the double-double today. Yeah, headed down the Rockford drop. Swinbank out there in the front spot nice and early. And we got a bar-to-bar battle going on for that 2 spot. Oh, yeah. Headed into that first turn. Little bumping. Call that a bump and run. Coming down that 2 straightaway, it's got to be the 530 bike. 530 out there, Raylan Bowman, the 242 bike, Zella Riley. DJ Dan, he's not here tonight, but I know he's watching on the live feed. Yeah, he took the night off to start putting up those Christmas lights. He likes to start really early. DJ Dan, we miss you in the tower. It's not the same without you. It smells a lot better up here. But Dan, we miss you. Hope to see you Sunday. If not, if you're cleaning out your refrigerator, I understand. Coming down that back straightaway, Swinbank. He's going to bring it on through. One more time, awesome job, Lincoln Swinbank. He's still got the 5 and under novice main event ahead of him, so he's doing the double duty tonight, learning the pedal bike, and he's out there doing laps on the pedal bike too. Raylan Bowman, nice job on the 530 bike coming on through. Good job, Raylan. Across the line, that's got to be the 242 bike. That's Zella Riley. Nice job, Zella.
I'm running out to get photo sheets. I need somebody for trophy cards.
471 bike coming on through. It's got to be Ezra Weigel. Nice job, Ezra. And coming on back this way, That's got to be the 413 bike. Randy Wallen, great job. All of our Strider riders tonight. Excellent job, guys. And enjoy those trophies. That's cute. Nice job, Randy. Nice job, buddy. All right, guys, we're going to need some trophy card volunteers down at the finish line. Trophy card volunteers down at the finish line. Is that Zach Bungie I just saw dive behind the counter? You going to help us? Just don't get run into, please. Yeah, come on down. I heard Jeff Scholes was going to give out some trophy cards tonight. What a nice guy. Man, didn't even have to ask. He was already running down there to volunteer. What a nice guy. That Jeff Scholes. Hey, Rockford BMX, how about a round of applause for Jeff Scholes just for being a nice guy. What a great guy. He's already walking down to the finish line to hand out some trophy cards. Nice job, Jeff. What's so funny? I'm dead serious. Guys, we have a young lady on crutches volunteering to hand out trophy cards. Where y'all at? Come on now. We need 3 more volunteers. We need 1 person down at registration to hand out some trophies. We've got a young lady on crutches headed down there right now. Come on now. Where's the volunteers at?
Thank you very much.
We only have 1 person for trophy cards and we're ready to go.
All right, we got a couple of volunteers. We need 2 more volunteers for trophy cards. 2 more volunteers down there. And 1 more volunteer for trophies, to hand out some trophies, guys. We can't get started with those main events without them. Need 2 more down there. We got 1 more coming here. This Scotty Mayfield? All right, we got 1 more there. We need 1 more trophy card volunteer, guys. Who didn't make the mains tonight? Head on down. Right there. You know what? Great job. Nice job. We appreciate you volunteering. I still can't believe Jeff Scholes should be waiting down there. He was the first person to volunteer, I think. He should be down there. I don't see him anywhere. It's getting dark out. My eyes are not great, but I think he's down there somewhere. He's the first one to volunteer, right? Yeah. Yeah. We got one more volunteer out there that can hand out some trophies and registration. Who didn't make their mains tonight? Anybody not make the mains that could give us a hand? Head on down to registration, guys. Can't get started until we have a volunteer to hand out some trophies down there. All right. All right, we got our fourth one right here. Get the cards over here. I think Jake's got them.
We're good up here, Garrett. I'll go over to the building. I'll manage that over there.
All right, guys. Main event time has arrived. You guys should be back in staging right now. If you're not, head on back.
If they're now, we're going to go without them.
Jake said if you're not there, the gate is a-dropping. You better be there. All right, Moto 1 getting locked and loaded up there right now. 7-8 local open. Nelly B's getting them locked and loaded, and we'll be rolling here. Main event time. Lights are on, and it's time to roll. Hell yeah, Brookeneer, James, Donald, and Ike. The saga of the Cookie Man and the Hunter continues. Your main event time. We had a squirrel get run over second go around in the finish line, Ethan. A squirrel. Yeah, he ran over and his tail came off. It was just laying over there. That happened today. Rockford BMX first, for sure. See, they're not 5 and under novices.
But I gotta do it. Like, chickens for me again. And the coyotes are,
All right, guys, main event time has arrived. We got Moto 1 locked and loaded up there. Let's introduce you to the crew real quick. This is a battle every single lap. The Cookie Man and the Hunter. Mackay Brookeneer, Tarn James. We got Bad Barbie, Talia Donald, and the Nag 18 of Dex Ike up there. Here we go. Oh, yeah, the gate's down. Main event time has arrived. The Cookie Man on the inside, the Hunter on the outside. Bar to bar, heading into Bermzilla. Here we go. Let's see who's got the whole shot. The Hunter, Tarn James, jumping out front in a hurry. Coming on that 2 straightaway, we got the Cookie Man in the 2 spot. Bad Barbie sitting 3. Nag 18 colors in that 4 spot. Right now, it's all the Hunter. Tarn James coming down that 3 straightaway. Guys, every single lap, Brookeneer and James battling 110% out there. Shout out to both of those guys, all these riders here in 7-8 Local Open. Coming back this way, well, he's going to win the war tonight, 7-8 Local Open. Tarn James taking the win out there. The Cookie Man's going to get a 2. Bad Barbie with a podium 3. And Dex Ike's going to take the 4 out there in Moto 1. Main Moto 2, 910 local open. We're going to Pearson, Hood, Chow, and Teague. That's got to be Castile Pearson on the 2 bike. Shout out to the Pearson family coming out. Oh, dead batteries out there. Castile Pearson's going to get the win. As I was saying, shout out to the Pearson family coming down here all the way from Chi-Town, Chicago, racing with us at the Rock. We appreciate you guys making the travel. 11-12 local open, Moto 3 coming back this way. Looking like the World 4. Buccaneer's going to get the win. Nalen's going to take a 2. Rocket Ray's going to get a 3. And the 29 bike of Armando Hernandez is going to take a 4 out there. Main Moto number 3.
I can't wait to tell Troy.
Main Moto 4 coming on that back straightaway, bar to bar, across the line. We go into the stripe. The 1 bike's going to get the win out there. 6 bike 5. 37 snuck by there past Ramirez at the end. Nice job. Main Moto 5, gates down, 21-25 local open, not a total points race. All 3 riders qualified to get here, Manajano, Imormino, and Dahl. That's got to be Manajano out front right now, coming on that 2 straightaway. Mangler colors on the 2 spot, 3 spot. It's got to be the 2 bike out there. It's got to be Imormino in that 2 spot. Imormino, Dahl, 2 and 3, headed on the 3 straightaway. Still Papajano on the top spot as we head down that back straightaway. That's got to be Manajano on the top spot. 2 bike. Going to take a 2. That's got to be Imormino. And Dahl is going to take a 3 out of Moto 5. Main Moto 6 out there. 3640 women's cruiser, Melton, Gifford, and Whidbey.
That's what she said too. Yeah, yeah, because it was the regular 6 that was second, skate 6 that was.
That's got to be Gifford out front right now on the 1 bike. Hot shot Kurohara, die job out there. Gifford bringing it on back this way. She's going to get the win out there. Melton is going to get a 2, and Whidbey will take a 3 out of Main Moto number 6. 10 cruiser out there. Wallace, Pearson, Williams, and Jace Boy. Got both the Wallace boys out here in this one. Oh, yeah, gates down. Wallace boys on the loose out there. Pearson and Williams out there with them. The Viper on the outside. We got Pearson on the inside heading to that first turn. That's got to be Pearson. I feel like he just got off the track like 4 motos ago. Look at him out there. Rocking and rolling again on the top spot. Oh, the Viper on the inside. The Viper. A little bump, little run. Oh, man. Going to try to get him back here down the 3 straightaway. Right now it's all Pearson. Williams in the 2 spot. Around that 3rd turn we go. He's got a good line going down the back straightaway. I don't know if he went high or low. We'll see what happens here. Across the line into the stripe. Pearson's going to hold on to it. Viper gave him a good run. Wallace boys 3 and 4. Nice race out there. 13 cruiser. The Storm. He's got the low points. Pair of aces out there. This will seal the deal on the win. Happy Feet's got a 2 and Frostbite's going to get a 3 out there. Guys, a little chilly out here. Red Roof Building. Troy's still hanging out down there. Go grab a hoodie. Plenty of designs to choose from. So 3 bikes going to get the win. 19 with a 2, 17 with a 3. Trophy cards. How they cross the line is how they'll finish up. Plenty of designs down there, guys. Red Roof Building. Stop down and pick up a hoodie. Getting chilly out here. 16 cruiser, Moto 9. Looks like Kavi Henderson should have the low point win locked up here. Melanster should have a 2, and Colin Tyndall should have a 3. So trophy cards. 14 takes the win. The 1 bike gets the 2. The 6 takes the 3. 17-20 cruiser out there, Moto 10. Looks like the Mini Mangler should have the win locked up here. Bertram Jr. should have a 2, and Wright should have a 3. So we come down that back straightaway. Mini Mangler will get the win out there. Looking like 12 bike of Bertram Jr. with a 2 and Wright with a 3 out of Moto 10. 11 out there, 56-60 cruiser, Melton, Pulaski, and Hansen. No, yeah, that's got to be Melton out front right now. Kegel's Bike Shop colors on the top spot. Melton, Pulaski, Hansen's what you see on the track right now, and I think that's how they'll finish up on the day. That's how it's going to go. Melton taking the win, Pulaski with a 2, and Hansen going to get the 3 out there. Out of main moto 11. Main moto 12, we got 5 and under novice. We're going to be 7 wide here in the main events. Rockford, can we introduce you to the players tonight in the 5 and under novice main event? All right, let's start it out first here. I want to make some noise for this rider. He's getting it done on the pedal bike and the balance bike tonight. Jumping on the pedals, one of his first races on the pedals out there on the 408 bike. Let's make some noise for Lincoln Swinbank. Yeah, give a little wave to the crowd, riders. Doing it out of Roscoe, Illinois, your 58 bike. Let's get loud for Holloway Scuduto. Out of McChesney Park, Illinois, doing it for the Boosted BMX crew in your 313. They call it a princess, Iris Whitlow. Out of Rockton, Illinois, get it done in your 200 bike, Mr. Theo Weagle. Get it done out of Byron, Illinois, in your 270. Make some noise for Landon St. Clair. Get it done out of right here in Rockford, Illinois, in your 514 bike, Drew Campton. And last but not least, doing it out of Winnebago, Illinois, in your 55 bike, they call it Sunshine Sailor St. Vincent. Oh, yeah, gates up, 5 and under novice main event. Here we go. Oh, yeah, gate is down. Oh, no. A little bumping, a little running right out of the gate. We're going to get that down, rider, back up and moving. And we're heading down the first straight, bar to bar. I think that's Swinbank out front right now, maybe going for the win here in 5 and under novice. Down, riders back up and moving. Rockford, make some noise. Here we go. No, that's got to be the 55. Sunshine St. Vincent. She's got the lead going around that second turn. That's got to be Swinbank in the 2 spot. Now Scuduto trying to hold on to that podium 3 here at 5 and under novice. All bunched up down the 3 straightaway. Scuduto trying to close the door up down the 3 straight. Oh, that down rider's back up and moving. That's got to be the 313 bike. That's got to be the Princess Iris Whitlow back on the move. Well, yeah, headed down the back straightaway. Are we looking at a win here? Sunshine style across the line and to the stripe. Parents behind the finish line, if you could. 55, gonna take the win. Sunshine, St. Vincent, Swinbank taking the 2. We got Scuduto taking the podium 3. Man, nice job, 5 and under novice. 6 novice out there right now. Main moto 13, Nayland, Bross, Whitlow, Foster, Wynn, and Clark. Oh, yeah, that's got to be Fly Zone colors in the top spot. That's Wynn coming down the 2 straightaway. Win out front right now. That's got to be Saucy Brossy on that 2 spot. 26 bike out there in the 3. That's Lightning Lily. Around that 3rd turn, Lightning Lily in the 3 spot. That's got to be Win holding on to the lead. We'll see what's going on here down the back straightaway. 270 bike coming on through. That's got to be Landon St. Clair. Nice job, Landon.
2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 1, 7. Yep.
Hell yeah, back to the action here in 6 novice. Win cross the line to the stripe. Win's going to rack up another one here. Saucy Brossy holding on to the 2. 26 going to get a 3. The 192. With a 4 out there, that's got to be Tyrion Whitlow. We're still racing down that back straightaway. 2 riders left. I see Arlo Wild coming on through. Arlo Wild. Foster's going to get the 5 spot in the 272 of Bryson Clark. We'll round it out in 6 novice. 7 novice out there, Moto 14, Shornack, Patrick III, Newton, Macias, Lachlan, Lance, and Hernandez. Headed down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Big moto here for 7 novice. We're going 7 wide here in the mains. Coming down that back straightaway. Across the line and to the stripe we go. Big Win coming back this way. That's got to be the 306 bike taking the win. 239 bike's going to get the 2. So Kane Macias getting the win bike. Grayson Lance taking the 2 out there. I think that's the 215. Conrad Newton with a podium 3 out of Main Moto 14. Main Moto 15 out there, 8 novice. Meow Meow, Mavis Simmons. She's got a pair of aces. Another Kegel's Bike Shop victory tonight for team sheets. Maybe. Whitby, you got Meow Meow on the team sheets tonight? Oh, yeah. Team sheets looking good in the Kegel's corner. That's all I'm saying. Headed down that 3 straightaway. That's got to be Meow Meow Simmons. In and out of that final turn. Simmons trying to hold on to the win here. Kegel's Bike Shop colors. Looking like Renly Tubbs out there, 262, trying to hold on to the 2. And the 225, Duncan Campton. That's how it's going to go here. Big win for Meow Meow, Main Moto 15. 16 out there, 9 novice. Looking at Gustafson. Riley, Roby, Kadia, Hall, and Hood. It's got to be Peyton Kadia out there. Kadia up front, trying to go for the double-double with his brother out here. We'll see what happens. Kadia, around that final turn we go. Trying to hold on to the win here on the 197 bike. Cross the line we go into the stripe. Big win going to the 197, Peyton Kadia. Nice work out there. 195 bike's going to hold on to the 2. That's Gustafson, the 249 with a podium 3's Caden Hood. And the 533, Gunnar Hall at a Moto 16. 17 out there, 11 novice, Swain, Mac Chow, and Raider. Oh, the winning streak continues. We'll see. A lot of track left to go. Sassy Pants out front right now. Swain on the gas coming down that 3 straightaway. I think she's going for win number like 17 in a row or something. Swain checking out right now. In and out of that final turn. The winning streak continues. But seriously, I think it's 4 or 5. Swain coming back this way. And she's doing it with the 2-2. You know how much wind drag that is? She's training out there. She's training for pro. Battles for 2. Battles for 2. The 118 bike's going to get it done in the 2. Ka-chow. Taking the 2 spot out there. Looks like the Pickle going to get a 3. And Swain will take a 4. Or, I'm sorry, Swain. Raider will take a 4. Out of Moto 17. 18 out there, 13 novice. Looks like Kadia. We got a Kadia double-double. Where's Dad at? Come on, Chris. Could have been triple tonight. Man. Oh, yeah, Trent Kadia coming on through. He's going to get the win here. 2 wins tonight for the Kadia crew. The 199 bike trophy cards. That's not how they'll finish tonight. So Kadia, the 199, gets the win. The 41 gets the 2. And the 234, Jackson Hayward, takes a 3. So how they cross the line, not how they finish tonight. Gates down, 15 novice, Moto 19 out there, Bungie, Bruner. Oh, that's not right. Bungie, Bruner, and Phelps, not a total points race. Coming on through the 157 takes the win out there. Gage Bruner, 45 bike of Bungie's going to get a 2, and Carmelo Phelps will take a 3 out of Main Moto 19. Main Moto 20 out there, 26-35 novice. Perkins, Thompson, Russell, Whitby, Tubbs, Hayward, and Collins. That's got to be Todd Tubbs out there. Shout out to Todd Tubbs. That was some really kind words you said about me on Facebook last week. I appreciate it, Todd. He's going to get the win out there. Looks like the 326 will take the 2. That's Aiden Collins. 135 gets the podium 3. Sorry, Mark Thompson. So Mark Thompson got that podium 3 out there at a Moto 20. Main Moto 20, 146.50 novice. Oh, yeah, Hanson, Barnes, all tied up, 3 points each. Hanson on that 720 bike. JT Barnes on the 693 right now. It's going the 720's way. Hanson out front, coming on that 3 straightaway. Hanson, Barnes in the 2 spot. Hernandez sitting 3. Single file style. They go down that 3 straightaway to the final turn. Again, 720 bike. Christopher Hansen out front right now, coming down that back straightaway. Christopher Hansen cross the line. To the stripe we go. Here comes, the 693. He's going to hold on to the 2. JT Barnes. So Hansen's going to get the win. Barnes with a 2. Hernandez with a 3 out there. Main Moto 21. Main Moto 22. 6 intermediate. Rogers, Mack, and Ike. Oh, yeah, that's got to be the Miracle Girl. Rogers out front right now, coming down that 3 straightaway. Rogers got a pair of aces. This one will seal the deal on the win. The Mac Attack, Connor Mack. He's going to get the 2 spot on the 156 bike and the 9, the Nag 9. Big difference between the 9 and the Nag 9. Camry Ike, he's going to get the 3 out there. But the big win going to the Miracle Girl out of Moto 22. 8 inner. 23 out there, 7 intermediate. Looking at St. Vincent, Rogers, Dempsey, and Ike. That's got to be the big Nag 18. Dex Ike out there coming on that 3 straightaway. St. Vincent. Kegel's Bike Shop colors in the 2 spot. Around that final turn we go. Oh, yeah, St. Vincent trying to hold on to that 2 spot as we head down the back straightaway. Big win here going to the Nag 18. Dex Ike going to bring it on through for the win. St. Vincent coming back this way. The 115 got the 2. AJ Dempsey got the 2 on the 115 bike trophy cards.
3, 4, 2, 1. Yep.
So Ike got the win. Dempsey with a 2. St. Vincent on the 80 bike got the 3. And the 13, Leo Rogers, got the 4 out there. Nice race. 8 inner, 24 on the track right now. The Gap Man's got a low point win coming back this way. Fly zone style. He'll cruise on through. On top of the podium, Wallace getting the win out there. Looks like the 116 of Hernandez will take a 2, and Chucky Moore will get a 3 out there. In main Moto 24. Main Moto 25 out there, 10 inner. Looking at Wallace, Williams, Porter, and Wojciech. We got a Wallace double-double coming on here Wednesday night. Well, yeah, another Wallace boy out front. State 5 colors looking for the win here. Wallace double-double tonight in the mains. Oh, yeah, he's going to get it done in that State 5 with the win. 79 bike, Action Jackson with a 2. Got the 90 bike, Wojciech with a 3. And Zayden Williams. Welcome to Intermediate, Zayden. First main event and first race ever as an intermediate tonight. Nice job making those mains, Z. 12 inner, 26 out there, not a total points race. Reich, Myers, Geiger, Tingham. Oh, yeah, coming down that back straight away. Oh, bar to bar, to the stripe we go. So the State 5, Easton Myers got it done at the line. Easton Myers taking the win, the 132. Cam Jam Reich got a 2, and Geiger, Tingham got a 3 out there in main Moto 26. Main Moto 27, 14 inner, Mackay, Manley, Suter, Tebessing. It's got to be Suter. Coming around that final turn, boosted BMX colors. Nice job tonight. Suter coming on through for the win, boosted BMX style. Battles for 2, battles for 3. The 160 is going to hold on to the 2. That's Mackay Manley and Jonathan Tebessing. Their 29 bike will take a 3 out there. Nice job. 17-20 inner out there, Moto 28. Flood, Goldsmith, Arrington, Tebessing, Utzinger. Head down that back straightaway, 7 bike, Hayden Arrington. Going to cruise on through for the win. Still battling out there. The 170 bike's going to get a 2, 60 bike, 122, and 19. Well, it's not us this time. 26-35 inner out there, Moto 29. Swinbank, Scheider, and Wynn. And our downed rider that left here earlier than expected. We're sending some love to you if you're watching on the live feed. Hope you're okay and you feel better quick. Swinbank coming back through, the 180 bike. He's going to bring it on home here for the win. Scheider and Wynn. Scheider's going to get a 2, and Wynn's going to get a 3 out of Moto 29. Main Moto 30, 46-50 intermediate, Copeland, Barnes, Pulaski, and Melton. Oh, yeah, Copeland trying to reel in Melton coming around that second turn. Right now it's all Melton. Kegel's team sheet looking pretty smooth tonight. Coming down that 3 straightaway into the final turn. Copeland going low. Oh, Melton knew he was coming. Melton, Copeland 1 and 2 coming down that back straightaway. Copeland trying to reel him in here across the line to the stripe. Melton's going to get the win. Copeland with a 2. Got the 125 coming on through in the 73. So it's Barnes, Pulaski, 3 and 4. Turning the page. 8 girls expert out there right now. Bad Barbie's got a pair of aces here. Isla and Flora Henderson are all tied up, guys. 5 points each, so this one will be decided right here. Isla and Flora Henderson all tied up, 5 points each. The Bad Barbie charging on through. She's going to get the win here in 8 Girls Expert on your K bike. And it looks like the winner of the war, the 1 bike, Flora Henderson, she'll get the 2 spot. Isla Henderson will get the 3 out of Main Moto 31. Main Moto 32, 15-16 Girls Expert. Meekum, Gifford, Parham, 1, 2, 3. It's what we've had all evening long here, and that one will do for 15-16 Girls Expert. Meekum's going to get the win out there. Gifford with a 2, Parham with a 3, and a Main Moto 32. Main Moto 33, 8 Expert, Buccaneer, Imormino, and James. Oh, yeah, not a total points race out there. They qualified to be here, and you know how they do it out there. The Hunter and the Cookie Man. Tarn James out front right now. We got the Cookie Man riding close in that 2 spot, doing a little shopping, trying to find his way in here. But Tarn James riding that final turn real low down there. Coming back this way to the stripe, James. He's going to try to hold on to the win here, and he'll get it done one more time. Cookie Man will take a 2. And the 5 bike, Imormino, will take a 3. Somebody buy those kids some track nachos, man. What a show. 34, got to be 10 Expert out there. Williams, Imormino, Pearson. Coming down that 3 straightaway to the final turn. Williams, Imormino, Pearson. Not a total points race. Pearson in that 2 spot trying to hold on to it. Big win coming back this way to the 1 bike. The Pitbull. Pearson's going to get a 2. The State 1, the Viper, Parker Williams will get a 3 out there out of Main Moto 34. Main Moto 35, 12 Expert, Hernandez, Henderson, Buccaneer, Stewart, and Nayland. That's got to be Black Widow colors out front. Like he does, the Z-Man, Zayden Buccaneer, your World 4. Coming on that back straightaway, Buccaneer going to bring it on through for another win. Rocket Ray is going to get the 2. Looks like 44, and Nayland's going to get the 3 out there. Nayland holding on to that podium 3 out of Main Moto 35.
5, 4, 1.
Main Moto 36 out there, 13 Expert, Bungie, Gray, and Massa. That's got to be the 5 bike. Round that tower turn we go. Dirt Addiction colors. It's got to be Kyle Massa. Coming on that 3 straightaway. Massa out front, Gray in that 2 spot. Bungie sitting 3. And heading down the back straightaway, single file they go. Here comes Bungie with a charge. Bungie going to give it a run down the back straight. Oh, Gray's going to hold on to the 2. So Massa, Gray, Bungie, 1, 2, 3. 37 out there, 14 Expert, Dahl, Beard, Tyndall, Little Man, Ramirez. It's got to be Mangler colors out front right now. That's got to be Caleb Dahl, 1 bike. Dahl coming back this way. All the way here from Watertown. Thanks for coming out, Caleb. Dahl's going to get the win. 6 bikes going to get the 2. That's Beard. Ramirez will take a 3, and C-Man Tyndall a 4. 16 Expert, 38 out there. Henderson has got a pair of aces. This will seal the deal in the low point. The battle is between Imormino and Dahl. They're all tied up, guys. 5 points each. Well, yeah, it's got to be the 2 bike out there. Imormino in that 2 spot, trying to hold on to the 2. Coming down that back straightaway, Mangler colors 2 and 3, and this is how it's going to go, folks. The 102 bike's going to take the win out there. The 2 bike of Imormino got the 2, and Dahl got the 3 out there on the 3 bike, Main Moto 38. 17-20 Expert out there, Main Moto 39, Manahano, Gerke, and Basage. I don't like it when they do this.
What do they do? This is total point.
Julian and Gerke left.
Oh, there was no moto?
All right, so Julian Gerke left. Manahano's here.
All right, so then he gets 1 for his race. So we're on the next race. We're on moto 4. You just ignore Michael. 19.
All right, so trophy cards. Hathcock and Fortner were all tied up. That would have been a nice race to watch, but Hathcock's going to get the win. Fortner's going to get a 2, and Wright is going to get a 3.
All right, so let's do Julian a second.
And that is going to do it.
So that's third since Michael didn't have to play on.
Teams, get those team sheets up here.
Sounds good. And then so then for you have then 2, 3, 1 for 2, 3, 1, yeah. And then 1, 3, 2 for the
All right, trophies. Listen up. Teams, I should say, not trophies. 5th place, 21 points, Broke Folk Racing. 4th place, 22 points, Rockford Rippers. 3rd place, 27 points, Midwest Militia. 2nd place, 28 points, Boosted BMX. And again, two-way tie, 31 points each, Keggles Bike Shop and Fly Zone. See you guys Sunday. Remember, everybody go to school tomorrow. Tell all your friends about Rockford BMX Beginners League. Starts out here May 6th. Right? Go to school tomorrow. Tell everybody about Beginners League, May 6th. You can sign up online. Bring all your friends. You bring 5 friends, and I'll pay for your whole month of racing. Just you, though. Okay?
Be careful on the steps. I just dropped my cup in there. Stop.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Okay.
don't slip.